My name's Steven, and I'd like to show you a few things I used to do to keep warm in the winter. My hands and feet would be so cold that, I mean, it literally take 3-4 hours before I can even start to feel anything. It felt like, you know, almost like an ice burn, close to frostbite. I mean, literally, it hurt to take your socks and your shoes off and your gloves off. I remember the pain, the pain in your hands, and I mean, you don't get no feeling for a couple hours in the feet. I mean, you've been walking around so long that the snow just gets in your clothes and your shoes be ruined and your socks. That's the only thing I really remember. It was horrible. It's not good. I needed to find somewhere to stay warm was when I couldn't, you know, walking around the streets all night. You know, I felt that the only, you know, alternative I had was to take other people's cars and utilize it for warmth. After I stole cars, I would come to this park and pull in with no lights on from the beginning and kind of creep to the back of this park where I'd fall asleep eventually coming down off drugs. Like right here, I used to probably pull up and then I'd just gun it back this way, boom, and I'm back in the tree line. And I'd leave the car running with the heat on full blast, and then some mornings, if I was lucky enough, there'd still be gas in it and I could take off. And most of the time, I ran out of gas in the middle of the night while I was sleeping and woke up and the car's freezing cold, and I just abandoned it back here. I was an atheist for a long time. I just didn't trust nothing to do with God or people. You know, I approached every day as my last day. I didn't care. I didn't care about the consequences. I didn't care about who I was hurting. I most definitely didn't care about myself, hurting myself. You know, I was so numb off the drugs. I never realized until I had God in my life recently the things that I used to do was so wrong. I never knew the hurt and pain I caused on my family. I never knew the effect I had on my community. I mean, this is where it all started. It was right here. I mean, it is.